the distinction has completely vanished. That somebody who, through no fault of their own, becomes newsworthy now can be subject to exactly the same sort of inhumane treatment as... The reason I described Britney Spears, because it was perfectly obvious at the time that she was deeply disturbed. And there were live on television these shots of convoys of cars and motorbikes following her to hospital. And you just think, does nobody sort of stand back and say, you know, should we be doing this? And I don't think they do. I think some people do. In fact, I quote one photographer who resigned from one of the main celebrity agencies. But you had Richard Pepe out here yesterday. There aren't that many who resign over what they consider to be wrong or inhumane activity.
The photographer who resigned, you say, admitted that the hounding of Britney Spears had gone beyond anything his conscience would allow. Are you paraphrasing what he said, or was it more or less exactly that?
I think I was paraphrasing from something that you wrote at the time.
In terms of direct evidence you can give, at the bottom of this page, 21069, you referred to a dinner you attended last year, and you were introduced to the editor of Heat magazine. Can you tell us a little bit about that encounter, please, Mr. Campbell?
Well, it was perfectly friendly and perfectly amicable, and he was a very sort of charming sort of bloke. And I was just doing my usual, some of the things I've been saying to you and I've said in this statement about my assessment of the impact of the celebrity culture on the rest of the media and on what Britain was becoming as a culture. And he said, well, we perform a very useful role. What would you rather have, magazines like ours or public executions? And I think that is kind of the attitude. Well, you know, we allow the people, we allow the public to sort of hate or like these people, celebrities who want to be in the magazines. Some of them do, some of them don't. Again, there's no real distinction between them. But I think that is a kind of fairly... You saw from Paul McMullen yesterday, they think it performs a huge public service.